All right, guys, we'll give it a minute, and then we'll get started. All right, let's get started here. Welcome to the live session, Wednesday, December 3rd. First one of December. Okay, so SPY bottomed, looking like SPY bottomed over here at the 100 SMA. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at that right. The 100 SMA. Um, and now it's testing that bearish divergence here. So we had that long bearish divergence. Now it's testing that. So with SPY right here, we still haven't broken this high right here at 6,900.50. So 6,950 cents. So we haven't broken that high yet. So let's see, grab that. Okay. Okay, 0.50. We need to break that. Need to break this on the daily. Okay, and we're just going to make that green. We'll remove this target here. And we'll put it up here. So, SPY needs a break. That's 6,950 cents. Okay, we have a kind of a little cup and handle bull flag pattern setting up right here. We are above 6853.42. That was a major resistance here. We got over that today, and we're staying above that. That's good news. We are low volume, very low volume. This run up here was this was average volume. It was average volume, but not super crazy. Okay, and then we just been kind of low volume, very low volume this day here, and then pretty much slightly below average volume the last couple days. Okay, so but as long as we're above 6853.42, it's looking bullish, and once we break that 6,900.50 cents, it's going to look really bullish. Okay, that's going to tell us once we break that, that's going to tell us we're out of this downtrend completely. Because we had, the high, the low, the lower high, the lower low. So here, if we break that high, we're going to be making higher highs. And that's what we want if we want a bull market, right? So, that's the key right there. That's the key level to watch. If we come to it and we don't break it and we fall off, we're still overall in this downtrend. So even though we had a strong 2 weeks, if we don't break that, we're coming back down. So far, it's looking strong. Okay. So that's the level we're watching, 68.53. And then we break out of that, we'll go to the highs. If we break out of the highs, we'll go with 7,023 and 7,100. All right. Let's see here. So let me see. Take a look at SPY. All right, SPY here. All right, so SPY, right at that 100 SMA, put in a bullish harami. This one confirmed it. We rallied up here. Okay, now we had an attempted breakout. We got right above it, right slightly above it, right? So there's a breakout of the bull flag, but we didn't really push through it. We're sat right on top of it. Okay, we do need to break this high still. Okay. And that high is 684.96. Okay, need to break. Okay. All right, let's see here. Need to break. All right, need to break that 685 basically. And once we break that, we go 688. Test that 689.70 and then go 692. And 700 is our top target here. 700, 711, 718. Now, we're still at the upper end of this channel here, and this monthly candle here, it is a hanging man, but this month we could basically take over that with a bullish engulfing candle because we gapped down. Now we're running up. We could take that as a bullish engulfing candle, and then this could set up to go higher and break that channel. Now, if this breaks that channel, it's easily going to go 760, 800. If it breaks that channel and goes. Okay, so on the weekly, it's looking like it wants to. Setting up a little bull flag here. We had those 4 weeks down, and then we have this strong week last week, and then this start of the week, it's pretty strong. So with some chop, but it's pretty strong. So we're still looking good. If we need to stay above that 683, 683.67, 67. That's the breakout of the bull flag. Okay. But we really need to break that 684.96. So we got close today. We got 684.91, but no cigar. So we got real close. Real close. Okay. It's looking like it wants to do it. If we break that 684.96, we go 688, 692. Okay. Got a squeeze forming on the 4 hour. So we might be able to do it. Might be able to do it. Little divergence, bearish divergence on the 1 hour though. Squeeze still set up on that 1 hour. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're waiting for. A break of that 180 or 684.96. If we could break that, we go higher. If we can't, then we're gonna come lower. We're gonna drop back down at 677, and then 675. Probably have some support at 673.82. If that doesn't hold, 666 and 665. But so far it's looking like it wants to go higher. So far, okay. Pretty simple. What we can do though, I don't really like this on an uptrend, but we could definitely pull back and then come back up again like this inverse head and shoulders forming there. Not really a fan of inverse head and shoulders on an uptrend. So even though this here is a downtrend, we're still, right near all-time highs. So if that happens, I think it's a weak pattern at the upper end. It might break, it might not, but I just had all inverse head and shoulders patterns at the top of a trend always seem to fail. Okay, so hopefully this one just breaks out, but if it does pull back, it could act like an inverse head and shoulders. Okay. All right. All right. NASDAQ. Okay, NASDAQ. Okay. So here, NASDAQ broke the, we had a bullish Harami as well. Broke the downtrend here. Rallied up. Got above the bearish below. Held it. Okay. Consolidating, hit this target here, 25,639. Okay, and then we are looking like 25,861 is going to be resistance. If we could clear that level, 25,880, then we're going to be bullish to 26,190. Okay, it looks good so far. We broke the downtrend. We're above the 20 and the 50 and the 100. We're above all moving averages. Okay, we're holding out support good. Holding that 25,000. 25,282 nicely. It looks like it's just slowly trending up. That's good. On the weekly, it looks better. Weekly broke out here, downtrend. Now it's going. We could probably hit 25,880, this week, and then we'll see if we get over that and could get that 26,190. All right, QQQ. All right, QQQ broke the downtrend here. We got that bullish Harami again. Broke the downtrend here, and then got over this level here, 615. Held it. Okay. Let me see that high. 619. That high, 619. 619.32. This one's 619. Yeah, so I keep going. So we're going pushing higher, higher. That was a low, I guess. And then making higher highs, so that's good. Now we got to test this here. So this high, this high is 624.86. Okay, I'm gonna break that. All right, need to break that, and then we break that. Got this gap fill right here at 629.85. 629.85. Okay, Yeah, that looks good. So if we break that 624.86, then we'll get that 629.85 gap fill. And then from there, we could pre-test the highs. Retest the highs here at 130 or 637. 637.01. If it pulls back to 615, needs to hold that. Doesn't hold that, we go up to the moving averages. Okay, if that is that able to hold, we can set up a little bull flag there and set up a nice little wave 1, wave 2, and then probably a wave 3 up. But we'll see. Again, low volume all the past week or two. But holidays, of course, it's going to bring low volume. But just seeing if we could break this high, and that's going to give us more confidence that we're going to go to the highs. Okay. All right. IWM. IWM, been a roller coaster, huh? Shot down, shot up, shot up, shot down, and then almost hit our 226. We're 228. We're $2 away from that area, that buy area, and then a reverse bullish harami here, confirmed here, rallied up here. Now we're back inside the channel here, and we're back inside this chop area right here, and it broke out bull flag today. It definitely broke out a bull flag today, and it's looking like it wants to go to that 252. Again, if it breaks that 252, we're going to that 260. Okay, 260 area. Okay, and this is a previous high breakout here. So we break out of that 252, then we should be going to 260, 267. And 275. Okay, so it gets room. This held that 20 SMA. Okay, almost hit that area. So close. And reset the RSI. So it looks good for another run higher. So IWM, strong. And it looks like it's going to stay strong. Okay, DIA. DIA, kind of all over the place here. Okay, we had a lower low, and then we had a higher high, and then we had a lower low. Okay, so it's kind of really wonky. Okay, testing the breakout again. So the breakout level was 480.50, and it's testing it again. We popped it here, almost hit that target, and sold off hard. Bounce back hard, and then right here in that chop area again. Okay, it broke out of this bull flag today. And looks like it wants to test that. Did it test it today? Nope. Almost. It was a little shy. But that 480.50, if we could break it, hold it, we could go to that 485, 490 and more. Oh my God, my shoulder. All right. All right. Oracle. All right, Oracle. Oracle has earnings coming up next week. Okay, and we're chopping around sideways here below the 200 SMA. Okay, we're below the 200 SMA. We dropped from 345 all the way down to 200. It's a big drop, 145 points. Okay, now we're chopping around here. I think we'll chop around a little bit more and then move up, start moving up, get over this 200 SMA. And that 20, and then earnings will come up on the 10th, which is in 7 days, so next Wednesday. So next Wednesday we'll see, is it before or after market? So we'll talk about it next Wednesday. But I think they'll do good on earnings. I mean, we had a fall, nasty fall. Okay, I think earnings will pick it back up, probably around 250. Probably gain it 50 points. Okay, and then possibly we're able to run it up. Hopefully, it gains more. You know, earnings. Oracle's known to have big earnings. Like here, they had its earnings, and it shot up huge, and then chopped around and then tanked. Right here, earnings shot up huge. Okay, this earnings didn't do much. This earnings shot up and then came down. This earnings, I just said that one right. This one shot up. So, I think we'll have another one of those shoots up. I think we go to that 250. 250 area, like 250, 257, 258 on the earnings on next Wednesday. But otherwise, it's just consolidating sideways. It's already completed this, and I think we're building a possible bullish RSI. So, I think it goes up from here. Once it gets over that 200 SMA, I think it has room to run. Has room to run. GLD. All right, GLD. All right. All right, GLD has a bull flag on it. Has two bull flags, right? One monthly bull flag and then one daily bull flag. And the daily bull flag is trying to hold this previous support here. So if it can hold in between that, that's good. But if it falls, support would be right here. So that one already fell, came back. So if this pushes, targets would be 395. So 395. 395 and 400. Okay. Now, last time we got to 400 area, we dropped off. So keep in mind, this area here is going to be hard resistance. 403.30. Okay. Otherwise, looks good. Oh, okay. 3M. Okay, 3M. It was looking really good until today. Looking really good until today. This is a false breakout. We broke out and we came here and closed right on that 172.85 area. 172.85. And that's the breakout point. It's the breakout on the daily. So that's the breakout point. We close right above it. If we could hold that and push, then this thing could go. But if it falls back under that 172.85, then 3M is going back down to 163.67. Okay, and it might test that 20 SMA right on the uptrend here, but if it doesn't hold that, it's coming down here. Now, if it goes higher, got 176. 176. 178. Yep. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see what's next here. SLV. All right. Jump on there. Right now. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so SLV has a couple things. Oh, $50 a share, nice. Wow, I remember buying coins at $20, sometimes 15. Now they're $50 a share. Wow, $50 a coin. Nice. All right, so one problem with SLV. The high is 53.36, so 53.36. Okay, all right. So we tested the high today, and we couldn't get through it. So we had a false breakout. Okay, so here's a high. This is a lower. This one made a newer high, but it didn't break through. It came back down and made a doji inside day doji. That's not good. So this probably pulls back some. If it can't get past 53.36, it pulls back to 51.55. And if that doesn't hold, we go to 50. Okay. So if it pushes past it, we could go 55.62 and 58. Wow. Let's see here. Wow. Yeah, it was in the 20s for a long time. 25. I think I bought some coins at $25 too. And now it's at 53, going possibly to 60. That's doubled up. Doubled up. Definitely doubled up. Okay, that's my only concern. We hit the high, and it didn't push through. So, it's my gut. It's telling me it's in pull back here. If it doesn't get past 53.36 and hold and push, it's gonna come back and fall back down to 51.55. Okay, if that doesn't hold, then we come back down to 50, and then that should hold. Okay. Okay. On the next. Apple. Okay, Apple. All right, Apple. Somebody asked me about this earlier today. So Apple broke out of this big giant channel. So this big giant channel that it was in, it broke out this week. Yeah, it broke out this week. Okay. So this right here, It broke out this week on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, what's that mean? Well, Apple, if it really did break out of this, then Apple's going to fly. It's going to go really high. You know, it's gonna take off. Let's see here. This is a big channel too, really big. So, you know, grab that. You know, Apple breaks out. That's 350. Okay, goes to 350. So, but trick is Apple needs to stay broken out. If it falls back underneath 280, okay, then this is a false breakout and it's going to fall back in and completely fall off. Okay, so you need to stay above. So 283, 82 is support. So if that is going to be a bull flag setup, then tomorrow Apple needs to be green, but it got to be like this, a small green. It can't be bigger than this. It has to be a small green. So it's like this. Okay, so it needs to set up a bull flag like that. If tomorrow's green candle is just like this, then you got a nice little bull flag, and you're going to go to 292. And you're going to go to 296. Okay. So tomorrow, we get a little consolidation day here that's green. Then this is going to be a nice bull flag to go 292, 296. If not, it falls back down to 280. Okay, it can't hold that. It's going to go back down to 278. If it's below 278, then this is straight puts all day. Unless it just back test. If it could back test 278 and bounce, then that's a good sign, you know, that we're still going to go higher. But if it can't hold that levels, then it's falling off. It's falling off. Okay. XOM. XOM hit 120, huh? Nice. Okay. You know what? It's actually looking good. RSI above 50. Squeeze for me. Stochastic's coming up. Got a little bullishness here. You got some volume coming in. Okay. Broke the downtrend. Got above the 20 SMA. Needs to break that 18, and then it will go here. It'll go 119. Break that 118. It'll go 119, and then possibly break. Then it will break out and break that 120. And where do we go from there? Right there, 122. Okay. Okay. So let me Okay. Exxon's been consolidating this channel for a long time. Let's see here. Okay, it looks like we're in this bullish channel here on the weekly. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. So this is the lower end of the channel. It's pushing up. Looking like it's set up to go. And it looks like it wants to break that 119 and 120 and go to that 122. Looks good. All right. What's next? Okay. All right. Tesla. Okay. All right, Tesla. Tesla. Okay, where's it at? Here it is, right here. Okay, blah, blah, blah. What's that high? It's 449.67. Okay, there we go. We got breakout on the daily. Breakout here. Okay, so if we break out of 449.67, we break that 450, then we will go 460 and 465, and that's the area where we're gonna have trouble. So that 465 to 470, that's the area that likes to fall. That's that cluster of selling cluster right there. So if we could get past that, great. We could go 490 and 500. Okay, Tesla's been a moody one this year, but well, I mean, maybe not this year. Maybe the past couple of months, she's been a moody one. But looks like it's trying to go now. RSI reset beautifully right off that 50. Stochastics looks great. Trend is good. Okay, we break that high. That's going to be a great thing for the trend. And then if we come here and consolidate a little bit there and then bounce or break out, that's going to be the best thing for Tesla. Okay. All right, it needs to stay above that 440, and we'll do good. It held that 423 greatly, and that's daily support, not weekly support. Let me change that. Daily support. So daily support. Okay, and then the weekly. Let's see the weekly. Okay, weekly, perfect. Inverted hammer. Confirmed reversal, pushing, confirmation, nice. Okay, that looks good. Big giant bull flag still there, a little wompy, but it's still there. All right, TKO. All right, this one, falling wedge, broke out, came back tested, now it's pushing again. Okay, so this high was broken here. That's good. Okay, it's kind of slowly grinding up. We had these big candles. Now it's like slowly grinding up here. But it looks like this is setting up to push. So let's see here. $199.60 would be target. And 205. Okay. It needs to hold that 193.64. If it loses that, then it comes back down here. 190. All right. Disney. All right, Disney. Okay, after earnings, it fell, sold off, hit the bottom of the channel. Okay, so we had that, and then this correction here. Okay, and then this could be the beginning of a new uptrend right here. This little bull flag here set up, looking like a nice little bull flag there. This is set up. We break past that 20 SMA and that 107.71. That's going to be great because that's a monthly support. That's going to be great. That's going to set up for if we pop up here to like 110 on a bull flag break, like 109, 110, and set up a chop and then break out of this channel, then we're going to actually get the breakout that this was supposed to give us. So if we could break out this channel, so this is a bull flag already, and it looks beautiful. Beautiful setup, beautiful. It looks like a perfect textbook bull flag. RSI is right under that 50. So if we could break out that bull flag, we break out that 50. We break above that 50. That's great. And we go higher. And we break this downtrend, and then we're going to be above most of the moving averages. And then we'll have to test this one, the 100. And then once we do that, we're going to have this. This will be considered a bottom for Disney. And Disney will start pushing towards that 120. So first we'll go 110, then we'll break that, and then we'll go to 113, and then after that, it's going to run. So, does it look good? Yes, looks great. It looks beautiful right there. This one didn't look so good. This one looking great. Okay, it looks great. I think this bull flag, once this bull flag fires, we'll come back to it, but I think it's set up. It's set up. We need to get out of that downtrend, though. That's for sure. So once we break that 110 area, 111, we should be on our way. On our way. Okay. MicroStrategy. All right, MicroStrategy. We went from 457 to 155. Okay, that's not a price in half. That's more than in half, right? That's in half and half. Okay, so we dropped all of this down. I believe we bottomed here. Okay, so we had a downtrend all the way down, gap down, bought up, gap up, bought up. This is a textbook Morningstar reversal candle. So this is a textbook Morningstar reversal candle with a bullish divergence here. If you don't see that, this is a bullish divergence right here. Straight up bullish divergence right here. So bullish divergence. Stochastics turned around. Big volume on that turnaround candle. Big volume here. Good volume here. All above average volume. We had 157% today. I said it in the chat, and I said it in the analysis that I placed. If we're above 183.13, that's good. That signals that we're gonna go to 200, and I think we're gonna go to 200 this week. So tomorrow, Friday, I think we're gonna have good days. With MicroStrategy, this is the bottom. I am putting it there, and I'm saying this is the bottom. So you get long it if you want to buy shares of it, if you want to buy leaps of it, if you want to just play it on weekly swings, that's fine. It's going to go to 200. Once it passes that 20 SMA, we'll go 211, 237, and then we'll go to 285. Okay. I think before the end of the year, we're going to get 240. The end of this month. So, yeah, 240. We do have this downtrend still, and we're about to test it now. We are testing it now. Okay, so we have the downtrend, and so that's gonna be even. This is gonna be the breakout. We're gonna break out, push through that 20 SMA, past that 200, and we're gonna go to 211. That could happen this week. We could go 211 this week. We get 211 this week. That'd be great. That'd be great. Okay, once we break 214, that's this previous high right here. It's gonna confirm that we're uptrending. Okay, even though I'm saying this is the bottom, we haven't confirmed we're uptrending yet. I mean, slightly here that we broke this little high, but this is the big guy that we need to break in order to confirm that we're starting a new uptrend. So what I think is we're gonna break out, push through, hit that 214, okay, get above, and then pull back to about 211, consolidate there, and then set up for an even bigger run higher. Okay, so 213.83. We need to break that. Okay, so I mean, it's not, break this. If you didn't get MicroStrategy on the downside, then here's your opportunity to get it on the upside. And if you didn't get it on the upside before, when this thing was a monster, now it's your turn. So I mean, if you're thinking, hey, it's not going to go all the way back to 400, soon. But even if it doesn't, even if it gets halfway there, to 280, 300, okay, say it gets to 300, that's still double the price of what it is right now. 300 from 150, that's double the price. So you have the opportunity here for a stock that's going to most likely double again. It's a no-brainer to be long this one. I like it. I like it a lot. I said MicroStrategy and Coin are the ones for this month that if you want, sell everything and just buy those. You got to make money on them. They're done falling, and now they're breathing again, and they're up from the count, and they want back in. They want back in the game. All right, let's look at Coin. Now, if I'm wrong, and it rejects here, say we gap up a little bit, and then it rejects, and it's a bearish engulfing, and it completely falls down all the way to this gap, 171. Then it's probably going to consolidate here for a while. But looking at this textbook bottoming, confirmation, volume, everything just looks perfect. I mean, we didn't get all of this. We got some of it. We got all of this. Okay, and we got all of this too. We got some of this, all of that. But I think more is coming. So unless we gap up and sell off, then this one's buy the dip any single time you could get. All right, Coin. Let's go into Coin. All right, Coin. So Coin is in a downtrend channel. Okay. So this is beautiful. I set this up, what is it, like a day ago, 2 days ago? And then I said, we're going to have to go and break that 280. Okay, now we're attempting to go break. We're already above the 20 SMA. That's good. We extend this to the right. We could see that if we break this channel, we're gone. We're going to 300. I think we'll probably be at 300 by next week. And that's why I got those 290 and 300 calls for December 19th and December 12th. So I like this. I like it a lot. Look at beautiful textbook bull flag set up. We got wave 1, wave 2, and we're going. If we break 281.84, which is at 200 SMA, that's going to confirm we're going into wave 3. And that wave 3 is going to, I said we're going to go to 310, but that wave 3 is not going to end at 310. That wave 3 is going to take us to 330. Okay. That wave 3 is going to take us to 330. All right. 330, 340. Okay. Maybe even 350. But this is just the beginning. Okay. Coin, MicroStrategy, best two stocks, I think, for the month, if not for the next 2 months. But for sure, for this month, if you want to get some good Christmas gifts, buy these two stocks or options on these two stocks, and you will make some good money. Okay, and you're still on the ground floor. You're still on the ground floor. Like, this bull flag is just barely. It's not even broken out yet. Okay, you don't get in on this so quickly on a wave one and a wave two, going to a wave three. This is a beginning of a wave three up. You're not gonna get anything so close. This is a setup, beautiful setup. Okay, once this breaks out above that 281.85, the RSI will be above 50. Okay, right now we're not there yet. We're almost there. Okay, once it breaks out above that 200 and confirms that wave three, RSI will be above 50. There's going to be a lot of buying. I don't know what news is going to come out, what not is going to come out. Something's going to come out. Take this thing. It's going to do like a 10% day, and it's going to rip. Okay, I'm telling you guys. You know, you guys want a good Christmas. This is what you want. Coin and MicroStrategy. All right. Now, if I'm wrong here, and we come up and test this, we got to gap up. Because if I'm wrong, we have to gap up. So if we gap up and reject the 279.87 or the 281, and then completely sell off and have a bearish engulfing and come back down, then yeah, completely wrong. But if we don't, we break through this, stay above that 200, and we're outside of the downtrending channel, then it's you better buy the dip on every single dip that it even gives you, if it even gives you one. Okay, so two favorite right there, MicroStrategy and Coin. All right, I explained every reason why. All right. All right. So yeah, I mean, I would say get leaps on these guys, but I mean, they're expensive. The leaps are expensive, but I mean, they're gonna be worth it. They're gonna pay you. I mean, it's you know, things are expensive, but the thing is, being expensive isn't bad, right? Unless you're wrong. but if it's good when you're right, because even if it's expensive, then 100% of expensive is good money, right? You know, you pay 3-4 grand for a leap, or maybe 5-6 thousand for a leap, but you're gonna make 5-6 thousand each leap, you know, or even more. You probably even make. I mean, there's one leaps we made a crazy amount. BE leaps we made crazy amounts. There's a lot of leaps we made crazy amounts of. Tesla, I'm expecting to make crazy amounts on those. Those ones were expensive. Those are like 5 to 6 thousand each. Coin, they're expensive, but I think they're gonna pay. So if you have the money, I wouldn't be opposed to you buying leaps on that. Good leaps too. I mean, say we're targeting 340. If you even get 340 leaps, you know. Let's see, what is it? January 340 leaps. Okay, there's $5,700. $5,700 bucks. Okay, so you get even 350 leaps. They're $5,400. Okay. You know, you could even probably get 400 leaps. But I mean, I would probably stick to the 340s. I would, if I have the money in there, I would buy that. I would buy that, and you're probably going to be happy with it in 2 months or a month or two, because it's going to be worth probably double or triple, triple that. So, you know, so if we're just talking about maybe March 340, you know, those are a little bit more manageable. $1,800, $1,900. You know, I might pick some of those up tomorrow. I got 100 days, and I'm only expecting Coin to rip it the next 2 months. Hey, that's perfect. You know, February, we got 340. Okay, 1385. Not too bad. Okay, so you either pay 18 or 13 for some longer term swings. If you want those leaps, you pay 5 to 6 grand. Okay, either way, they're gonna pay you. So, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. All right, next Google. All right, Google. Google setting up bull flag. It's just consolidating in the bull flag. It hasn't fired yet. What we got? Gap right here. Let's see that. Okay, that high. 306.42. Okay, 42. And that's going to be gap. Okay. Okay, so that's a gap. It's holding this support area, 315. Okay, it's just consolidating right there. Here's the breakout point at 328.82. It's 328.82 or 83. Sorry, 83. That's the breakout point. All right. If once we break out of Google, Google's been banging all year. I mean, for us, it's been making us a lot of money. We've made money on Google a lot. Google right now, it's time to start buying some nice swings on it. I say 340 swings, 350 swings for next month. A month out, I would say. Nice swings right there. 340 to 350. Those are nice swings. Maybe even 2 months out, 360 calls. I think that would be nice swings. This is the bull flag. Oh, what happened there? This bull flag set up nicely. Okay, as long as it doesn't lose that 315, it will hit that 306. Even if it hits that 306, I would still be buying it for some swings. Google looks good. Looks good. Nice little bull flag right there. All right. And we continue. Okay. All right. NVIDIA. Right? That's right. Okay. All right. NVIDIA. So, NVIDIA. So here's that blue line. Okay. That blue line is where we need to be above. Okay. That blue line is where we need to be above. Right now, we hit that blue line yesterday. Okay. And sold off. And then we lost the 100 SMA today, and we couldn't get back over it. Now, what's going on? Well, there's a little cluster right here. Okay. And this cluster is telling us, let me change this color a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Actually, let me change that. Just a little bit more. There we go. All right, that one I'm going to save as default. It's not as bright. All right, cluster here looks good, and we need to get out of it. Okay, so here's the midline. There's the midline of the cluster, and we need to stay above there. And once we get out of there, we'll be going to 193, because this cluster will take us perfectly to 193. Okay, so right where that purple line is, okay, that cluster will take us to 193. But we need to clear out. We need to clear that blue line. Clear that one out. We go here. Okay, right now we're in this cluster. We're at the upper end of the cluster, trying to break out. Maybe this is a bull flag on a 4-hour chart. So it's a bull flag, but it's an ugly one. But it is a bull flag. So if we could hold that 180, get back on there, set up, we could most likely push that through. Okay, maybe we just needed to push down or dump real quick. get some more buyers here, and then push through. And then once we break that 186, expect 193. Okay. Right now, it's chopperoni. Chopperoni right now. So, and then you could swing those swings, or you could roll those swings of the 185 calls this week, or the 190 calls this week. You could move them for next week, or we could see what happens and let it go if it goes this week. All right. Okay. All right. Amazon hit the 200 SMA and then rallied up, rejecting the 20 SMA and rejecting the upper end of this here block, this consolidation block. Okay, it is making a bull flag though. It's not ready yet. It's gonna need a couple days. So if you want to be long this one, I would say get it a couple weeks out. It's not, I don't think it breaks out until next week. I think it's going to take a couple days. It may be Friday, but I think it needs to consolidate here. It just pulled back today, so it's only one day. I think it needs about 4 or 5 days. So today's 1, so we need another 3 to 4 days before it decides to make a move up. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Microsoft. All right, Microsoft, what's going on with you? This is some ugly action here. Okay, so overall it doesn't look good, right? Because it looks like a bear flag, and then RSI is not above 50. It's kind of rejecting 50. Okay, that's not good. Okay. This is chop zone. So this area right here, is chop. Chop, chop, chop. We don't want to be in this. We want to be above 482. Okay, we kind of were, and then we had a big sell-off at the end of the day. So we need to get back over that 82. Beautiful thing is, if we gap up, hopefully we gap up. If we gap up possibly to 482, then this will be a massive reversal and set up for us to run. But we need to gap up and go, or we need to gap up to 482 and then go. Okay, but right here, this is chop. We don't want to be in it. So we'll see tomorrow what it does. If we stay in this tomorrow, it's gonna suck because we're gonna chop around for a couple days. But if we're able to push through tomorrow above 42, then that's good. That's very good, and we should be going. And we should be going to 500, 509. Those are targets there. And there's our resistance there. All right. All right. Okay. All right, AMD is in chop area. So this here is support. This here is resistance. So this here is chop area between the support and the resistance. Okay, we rejected the resistance point at 222 and the 50 SMA. Now it's making a little bull flag. If it could keep consolidating here and then make that bull flag push through that 222, above 222, it's buy long all day. I mean, you can buy long right now. This is a major bull flag on the weekly. So, we still have that big bull flag, but this is chop area. So we got a nice reversal candle here, a bullish Harami possibly. So this week we have to close above 218.75 in order for this bullish Harami to confirm. I would like to see it close above 222. So expect AMD to make a move by Friday. So I say AMD makes a move by Friday, just because of this setup here. And yeah, I think either tomorrow we consolidate again, and then Friday we take off, and maybe we hit 230. Okay, what are those lottos looking like over there? Okay, we got some buyers of the 210 puts. Got some 225 calls. Okay, I wouldn't be opposed to the 225 lottos. Okay, okay, we'll see what it opens up at tomorrow. But I think we will get 228 by Friday. And that's just because I think that we're going to verify that bullish Harami. And in order to do that, we need to do this. So 228 by Friday, AMD. Okay. And then buy long all day long on AMD if you like. It's going to 300. Okay. Over the next year, we got leaps at 300. Okay. I'm probably going to add some of those 300 leaps. All right. Now, okay. Okay. All right. All right. BA. Man. I was calling the bottom over here, and I was a week short. Boom. Took off this week. Great move up. We made some money on there. We made some money on those 200 calls, 202 calls, and 205 calls. And then here, now this is scary, right? We got a hanging man, inside day, bearish Harami setup. But tomorrow matters. So if tomorrow's candle looks like this, then this doesn't matter. But if tomorrow's candle looks like this, then this really matters. Okay, we're coming back down here. All right. So, hoping tomorrow's candle is this, because then this won't matter. But if it's the long one down, it's going to matter. Okay. I don't think it's going to be the long one down. I think it's going to be the little one. And I think that BA is bottomed out, and I think it's ready to go. I did say it was going to be 260 by the end of the year. I don't know if we're going to get that. I probably by the end of this month we'll probably be in the around 230s to 240, 230 to 240. So that's 52-week high, 240s. So I think we're going to be 230, 240s by the end of the month. So we're going to move another 20, 30 points. Okay. I think that's possible, especially with this big boom. Let me see what that looks like on the weekly. Yep. Oh, look at that. Bullish Harami, right? They're everywhere. They're just everywhere. So they're confirming. This one confirmed a reversal bullish Harami. So this is the weekly, right? Bullish Harami in here, and the confirmation in here. That's already confirmed. This is bottomed, so it's time to go up. BA has bottomed. Okay. And then we should be going to 214. That's going to be the 20th SMA on the weekly. And then once we break that, boom, we go 233, 235. Okay, so I am a huge proponent of buying BA leaps. BA will be a monster in 2027 or 2026. I'm sorry. I'm buying the 2027s. So BA, those leaps, all day. All day. I already have some. All right. Change A. Let's see here. All right. J and J. Let's get you in. J&J. All right. So J&J has support right here. Okay. Nice big huge run up. Hit our target here at 207.79. Pretty much on the dot. We're 2 cents away from that target. That's a nice target. Let's see, 211's next. We just making a bull flag. I mean, there's nothing wrong with J&J. J&J looks perfect. It's beautiful. We told you to get long calls on this one a long time ago. It's blowing up, doing well. It's just making a bull flag. It's still bullish. And there's nothing to be worried about, J&J. SLV, I already did that one, right? Yeah, I already did that one. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Show some love. Okay. Get some in there. All right. Let's see here. COZ. All right. Let's see here. All right. So this stock here has a long history of 15.95. Okay. It has a pattern on it. But it has a lot of resistance right above it. So we got the RSI 50 resistance here. It looks like it wants to break up. Okay, we have the 20 SMA resistance. We have this area here, resistance right there. Okay, at 17. Okay, it is holding that 15.95 and the 100 SMA. It looks like it wants to go to 18. Okay, and then we have a gap fill right here at 19. So it looks like you could have a move to 18 and 19. Yeah, but you're going to have some resistance right here at 20. Right at 20. Got that top off right there. Top off here. So this is going to be your little play field right here. From 16 to 20. Okay. Okay. All right. CRWV. All right, guys. This stock right here, it almost went down to that 63 target that I had. Pretty much did. It was what? 65, so what? It was $1 away. It was like $1.50 away. Okay. This was the buy zone, $63. Okay. Right now it's consolidating sideways. It's a buy. This has what? This has a is it this Gen AI CPUs, Aeon modeling, okay, cloud servers, okay. Yeah, this one's a long. It's sideways, consolidating, but it's a long here, and the 60s. I mean, it was at 187. You know, okay, we're back towards these highs or this previous high, and these lows here. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, I think it was gonna hit that. Let me see what this high is. This high is 64.62. Okay, so this was supposed to be 64. 64.62. Okay. Previous high. Okay. So that's where it was supposed to be. Okay, we pretty much tapped it. It's a buy. It's a buy. You know, I'm not going to tell you when it's going to take off because it's going sideways. But it's a long buy. It's a long-term buy, sure. Is it going to take off any day soon? I don't know. It's going sideways. So, you know, things that are consolidating sideways, they could go sideways for a very long time. We could look at lower time frame, but that really, we got a nice bullish divergence on the 4 hour. Looks good. 1 hour, it looks like a little bull flag, but this is one of those you just buy long and just like don't look at it, because either you're gonna buy long and it's gonna keep going sideways, and then one day it's just gonna pop off, kind of like we said about hymns. So I think this one you just buy long, 6 months or more. I think it will move. It'll make a nice move. Okay. Okay, NBIS. All right, this one doesn't want a gap fill, so it's holding. Okay, it has that same pattern that a lot of things have. That low, and then this same like little bull flag setup. Looks like it's setting up. RSI is trying to get over that 50. Looks like it's set up to go to 109, 108. Looks good. Okay, BCE. Okay, BCE. All right, BCE. Chop. Sideways, chop. These are the levels that I gave you guys last time. This is high chop. This is low chop. We're in the low chop right now. Okay, it's just chopping around. It's going to chop around until it gets out of that zone of 23, 24. It's just straight chop, man. Straight chop. Don't like it. Okay. Dow looks good. Okay, it's outside of the descending triangle, but it's you don't know when it's gonna move. So it has a bull flag on it. It's gonna be a long call. That's it. It's above the moving averages. That's good. It's holding above the 100. That's good. It has a big gap right here at 30, but you need to get past that 27. You got to get that past that 27.50 first. So actually, you need to get past this 26 first, because that's when you actually break out. So this here, it could be a breakout, but it could not be. Once you pass 26, you know it's a breakout. Okay. Looks good. EF. Okay. All right, EF. Break it out. Squeeze firing. RSI shooting up past 50. Stochastics looks good. This one looks good. It's going to have a little issues right here at 17 and some at 1880. So looks good, but this here you might be in consolidation zone right past 17. So it looks good until about 18, 19, and then you got some troubles there. But looks solid. Looks like it's going to keep going. Okay. All right. JetBlue. All right. JetBlue looks good. Broke the descending triangle. Upside. Squeeze firing up. RSI up. Okay. We made new highs today. Broke out of this bull flag. Tested that 200 SMA. Once it gets past that, we go 5. And then after 5, we go 523. After 523, we go 550. Okay. JetBlue looks great. Perfect, beautiful chart. Got in it long because of that. If we could get to 5, and get to 523, we should double up our calls. I mean, our calls should be double. They should be 100%. Okay. I think they're what, like 30-40% right now? 40, something like that. Maybe. All right. JetBlue. Okay. All right. Let's see here. shoulder is killing me. All right, Loom looks good. Right now, it's above 857. That's good. It's got all its moving averages. That's good. Three strong candles. That's good. That's good. Little three white soldiers right here. That's good. Next area should be going is 1014. Okay, we need to break that 12, and then we could get 14. And then we get that 1436 and 16. Okay, overall looks good. Leaps look good on it. Okay. Okay. QUBT looks like it's consolidating sideways. It's time to get long it again. I think this is a beautiful time to buy at $10. It's going to go back. It's going to go to 25 again. So this one, long calls all day long. Long calls all day long on that one. Okay. PFE, it's a long. That's all. It's a long. It needs to break past that 26. Once it breaks past that 26, we go to 27. We need to break past that 27.70. Once we do that, we go 28 and 30. But right now, it's consolidating in this giant consolidation. It's a long calls only. I know we got the January 16.25 calls. They're in the money right now. But it just needs to pass that 26, and then we start taking off. All right, Baidu looks ugly. It's just not doing anything. It's sideways. Sideways chop. Sideways chop and all over the place. Not liking it. Okay. Not liking it. Okay, it's sideways. It's gonna be in between this 100 SMA and the 20 SMA. And then if it gets past the 20 SMA, it's going to be between the 20 SMA and the 50 SMA. It's just a very choppy section that it's in right now. And RSI is right at 50. Not really doing much. Overall, the longer term view is a bull flag, but it's slowly dwindling. So it needs to get back up here. And then you could have a long-term bull flag, but you don't know how long that's going to consolidate. It's very ugly daily. Ugly daily for sure. All right, Nike. It filled the gap here. It's above 50 on the R side. It has earnings, and it's not going to do anything until earnings. So, maybe it's a play for earnings that maybe it moves and it goes. But otherwise, Nike's always been a shit stock, and it looks like it might turn things around. Yeah. It's already at these lows here. So, this is a buy. I'm the first time I'm saying to buy Nike. There you go. Buy Nike. I was at the mall today. I saw a bunch of Nike stuff too. Okay, it's a buy. So, I would buy it. I would play it for earnings. Okay. It's gone low enough for Nike. Okay. All right, NVTS, it's a long-term buy here. Okay, I think I said that last time. Right here's a long-term buy. I like it better above 946, but right here is a long-term buy. I don't think it's going any lower. It's found ground, and it's steadily moving up. RSI steadily moving up. It's almost above 50. Moving averages are above. It's above the 20 SMA and the 100 SMA. That's good. So it's a long buy here. Okay, it's going sideways though, consolidating still. Okay. All right, GS, Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs looks good. Okay, broke out of a bull flag today, going to 850. Looks good. Squeeze firing. It's going to break all-time highs. It's going to 850. Okay, it's going to 850. That's a beautiful stock. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, we made some money on it, then we lost some money on it. We made some money on it, and it's one of those stocks, but it looks beautiful right now. It's going to 850. Okay. SoFi just kind of just been staying around this 30 area for a while, going sideways, staying around there. Looks good though overall. Think I still have some leaps on this one. Made great money on it. Made great money on SoFi. It's just consolidating. I mean, it has made a big move. I mean, we bought this at 7. It's at 30 now. Yeah, we bought it over here at like 8, 9. No, we bought it down here at 6, 7, and then we bought more, and then bam. Bull flag on the monthly. Okay, consolidating sideways. This is just a consolidation sideways. I would say buy some leaps on it, because it's the monthly is saying that it's gonna go. It's just not telling you when. So here's the monthly flag, and then here's the monthly pole, and here's the flag building. So it's gonna probably be 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 months. So 2 more months of consolidation. So maybe even 3 more months of consolidation. So, I would say buy long and just hold. Okay. All right. This one, iron. Let me see here. All right. Well, you got that. You got a bullish divergence on the daily, right off that 100 SMA. You got a double bottom as well. You got a double bottom bullish divergence right off that 100 SMA. Possible W pattern. So you're definitely going to 50. You're going to move to 50. That's good. And then possibly go to 60. Okay. So mark those for you. 60. And then this one's already marked here. 50. Okay. So you definitely go to 50 and possibly go to 60. All right. RGTI. This one is a buy. It's a buy here. It's consolidating sideways. Just like all the computing stocks. All the quantum stocks, they're all doing the same thing. They're all buy long terms now. They already found a ground and they're bottoming. So it's a buy, long term. Buy. It's a buy. They're going sideways though. You don't know how long they're going to go sideways for. Okay. All right. So someone had a question on XOM to just some calls here. So XOM, so some swings on here. I would say, let me look at the chart here. Okay, so 119. So December 19. I would say 119 calls or 120 calls for December 19th. Those ones are good because those are both of the targets that we listed, 119 and 120. Those are 2 good calls right there. All right. All right. All right. Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin looks like it found a bottom here, and it's about to break the downtrend and the 20 SMA. Once it breaks over that 20 SMA, it should run back up. And if that happens, Coin, MicroStrategy, all of them, they're going to do the same and going to have a nice run. So Bitcoin probably going to be above 108 by the end of the month. Okay, so another 20 grand. 14,000, 16,000. No, what am I talking about? 10,000 and 14,000. Yeah, 14,000. Okay, another 14 grand, $14,000 move in the next month. Okay. All right. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Remember, MicroStrategy coin. Watch them. All right, guys. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. We'll see you guys next week.